Good morning, me Alia Ghosh from Lava Para Media. Here brings you the latest updated news from all around the world. ASK subdued as health stocks miners lack. Summary: the ASX 200 has slipped from a 3-month high close was 0.3% lower at noon. The index is, however, 3.9% for the week and is on the track for a 6 straight weeks of gains. The big banks were strong in early trade, but mining and health stocks were underperforming. Qantas added another 3.2%. Oil prices were little changed overnight, but iron ore has slipped. The bulk 2% to US 19.24 at a ton. So here we goes with the COVID-19 news. CSL gets more skin in coronavirus vaccine game. CSL has doubled down on its involvement in coronavirus vaccine research, entering a new funding agreement with the University of Queensland Develop and Manufacturing its vaccine candidate. The $133 billion biotech giant confirmed this morning it had entered into a funding agreement with the university and the Oslo Waste Vaccine Developed Body, the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness (CEPI). The stock had such a strong week, but that was tempered at this morning open. Shares were down 3.7% just because 11:30 am AEST to 283.23. The partnership means CEPI and CEPI will share cost for the development of the vaccine moving forward, including contributing to the clinical trials and eventually manufacturing. If the vaccine is shown to work, CSL will be handed the reins for the first production runs, which would occur not too of its Melbourne biotech facilities. The company said if everything lined up and the candidate was proven to work, 100 million doses of the vaccine could be available by the end of the next year. The UQ vaccine candidate still has a long way to go before it receives the green light. Initial safety trials have started. First clinical trial is expected to start next month. CSL is now involved in a range of COVID-19 researchers, both here and overseas, including its work on a plasma-based therapy developed from the blood of recovered virus patient. Bell Potter downgrades LTM to sell. Another to watch this morning is Altium after some market watchers noticed its rather aggressive discounting this week. Bell Potter has now downgraded the stock to sell with 32.50 price target over the fact that the company appears to need larger than expected discounting to hit its subscribers target for the current financial year ending June 30. The company's share price was down 3.2%, 35.35 by 11.15 am assessed. So Kogan's tax on gains after bumper May performance. So here we can go this. A surge as online shopping brought about maintained prices has continued to benefit online retailer Kogan, with the company telling shareholders its rapid sales growth had continued throughout May. Gross sales for the fourth quarter to date, April-May, has grown more than 100%, and gross profit at online retailer is over 130% for the same period. Earnings before interest, tax, depreciation and amortization soared 200% with an average run rate of 7 million per month. Kogan's active customer also surpassed 2 million for the first time after it added on the additional 120 customers through May. Kogan has been one of the best performers since the market's recovery began in March, with shares more than triple in value.